What's up guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we are shooting on a brand new camera. So if it looks a little bit different or sounds a little bit different, there's your answer. And I know I look a little bit sweaty, that's because I just finished working on this guy. But we are gonna be taking out the motorcycle, and it's been a while since we've taken the SV out, so I think it is finally time. And we do need to just change the oil quickly and throw on a new filter. I did pick up some oil the other day, right here, and we've got the same oil basically that I have right here, which is a Motul 10W40 full synthetic. I like this stuff, it works great. I've never had an issue with it, and that's why I keep buying it. So we're gonna change the oil real quick, and then we're finally gonna get back on the road and take the bike for a spin. So let's go, and let's bang out that oil change real quick. Probably check the tire pressure since I haven't ridden it in a while, and then I think we should be pretty much good to go. First things first, we actually have to get the bike out. And I think we're gonna do it just right here. We should have enough light on the camera, or in the garage for the camera I should say. Try to line her up right in the middle because I do want to actually throw the stand on once I'm done draining it. And yes, this oil is red. It's not transmission fluid or gear oil, it is the actual engine oil. You can see it a bit in there. I don't know how well the camera will pick that up, but it is red. There we go. Always make sure to lubricate the gasket before throwing it on. Should always lubricate any O-ring before putting it on. And make sure to always replace the crush washer on the actual drain plug. That part I didn't actually show you guys, but I did throw a new one on there. So now just got to clean everything up, tighten it all up, and fill it. Now I'll give everything a wipe, but I'm also going to spray everything down with a little bit of brake cleaner just to get it all nice and clean. I know some guys like to build themselves like a little funnel or whatever to put under here out of tin foil or whatever, but honestly I don't mind spraying it once with brake cleaner once I'm done. Doesn't really bother me too much, so that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, we'll let that dry off for a sec. I'll put my tools away and we'll put her on the stand so we can get the bike nice and level, because you want it level for when you're actually checking it. So let's throw her on the stand, and I do use the paddle style. I know that you guys can get the spindle style. Honestly, this is just the one that I've always had from when I had my first bike. It's always served me well. I've never had an issue with it, so this is the one I continue to use. And just line her up, and that's it. The back is up. And line up the front. There we go. Now the bike is nice and level, so we can fill it. The SV takes about 2.4 quarts or 2.9 with a filter, or that's at least what it says in the manual. I will fill it up with 2.5, start it, and then we'll see if it needs me to top it off. So that was 1.5. Now I gotta crack the fresh one and we'll top it off, another liter or another quart. Same thing. Ha! You got me. There's a double seal, I didn't even see it. Now we're gonna start it and see where it goes to, because it is full in the window and we got 2.5 quarts in there. So let's run it. Drops because it's obviously circulating through the engine. As soon as we actually get a little bit of warmth or heat in the engine, I'm gonna shut her down, let it settle back down, and we'll see where that oil level is. Okay, it's been running for a minute. I just checked the tire pressure and it is a bit low, so I grabbed my pump, hooked it up to my Jeep, and we will give it a little bit more air. But right now, let's see how that oil level looks. Well, we're gonna have to give it a second for it to rise back up, but let's give it some air while we're waiting for that. Perfect. We've got 36 psi in the rear, and we should have 33 in the front, and we are right on the money. Now my pump does have a psi gauge, but I always like to double check because the pump isn't always 100%, but at least now we know we're 100%. And let's see our oil, and we need to add a little bit. That's okay though. That was expected. Throw a little bit more in there, maybe half a quart, and see how she feels. If she wants more, if she's still thirsty or not. And I'd say we are right on the money. I'm gonna give it a little splash more, and we are good. That's pretty much right where I want to be. Well, that's pretty much it. Oil change is done. We already checked, actually no, that needs to stay that way. We've already checked our air pressure. And now all we have left to do is pretty much go for a ride. I checked the air box for any critters or anything like that already when I took the bike out of storage, or like out of its storage area. So I think the last thing left is, yeah, let's go for a ride. Sweet. Somehow we make it work. The joys of a one-car garage. Well guys, that's pretty much gonna be it. I think I'm gonna go for a ride tomorrow because it is already getting dark and I haven't had dinner yet. So after working on the Jeep and working on the motorcycle, I think it's time to take a break, go eat something and relax for the rest of the night because it is Sunday. So tomorrow, Monday, after work, we will take the SV over here out for a ride and see exactly how that thing is running. But I know it's gonna be running good. So we're just gonna go out, have a good time, enjoy a good ride. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in 2 seconds. It'll be the next day for me, but it'll be 2 seconds for you guys. Well, it is the next day and I almost went for a ride without putting on my mirrors. Luckily I remembered and I threw them on real quick. So now we've got mirrors. So basically now let's go for a ride and let's enjoy the bike. And I did mess up the settings on my camera yesterday, so I hope they are better today. Hopefully you guys get a little bit better picture today. but I know that the stabilization wasn't working great. It was kind of jittery, but it is what it is. It's a new camera, still working it out, and hopefully today's shots will be a lot better. So let me know what you guys think. Now let's get on the bike and let's test out this camera. And I hope I have a good angle on this new camera because it doesn't quite fit exactly the way my last one did. So I hope that it looks good for you guys. I will do my best to readjust it in case it doesn't, so that the next vlog will look a lot better. But yeah, like I said, this is a new camera. I'm going through my paces. I'm trying to figure it out, and hopefully I get a lot better picture for you guys. This is a GoPro Hero 10. I don't know if they do black or not in these versions, in the 10s or not, but I think it is the black or whatever. It is the top of the line one. I'm not 100% sure myself. It is because I got it as a gift. So thank you to my girlfriend for sending me this camera for my birthday. I really needed a new camera, and I'm super happy I got this one. So hopefully you guys can see everything a little bit clearer. And it is a nice day to be out here because it is not too hot. Sun isn't beating down on us, so it's a great day. You can actually wear your jacket, all your gear, and not sweat your ass off at the light. And I don't know why, but my gear selector is giving me a little bit of issue today. As you can see, it says I'm in second, but I'm not in second yet. Now I'm in second. I don't know what that is. This is the first ride of the season, so I don't know exactly what is going on there, but maybe it'll work itself out. The gears are going in perfectly fine. The gears are sliding in like butter, but I don't know why the selector there is giving me a little bit of a funny business, but we'll see. For now, I'm gonna let the engine warm up, and then we'll put her through her paces, make sure that we still got all the gears, if you know what I mean. Seems like she still rides good. I don't really feel any kind of weirdness in the transmission. But see, yeah, there's first and it said second again. I honestly couldn't tell you why it's doing that. But we'll keep riding and we'll figure it out. And we'll go for a little bit of a cruise to the lake today because it is already 7 p.m. so I don't want to be out too late, and the lake is not that far, and it's a nice little bit of a ride. Plus we are kind of still in rush hour right now. As you can see, there is tons of people on the road, and yeah, I just got to deal with what we've got. So I don't want to go too far because by the time I get there it's already going to be dark, and riding around in the dark is whatever, but you don't really get to see the scenery. You don't really get to enjoy yourself as much. You're more just trying to make sure people don't run you over kind of thing. So I don't mind riding in the dark. It's just I ride this thing for pleasure, and I like going out and enjoying myself for the ride. I like seeing cool things. I like just, yeah, enjoying the ride, and it's not as enjoyable at nighttime. So I usually try to do my rides during the day and try to just, yeah, hopefully be back before it gets dark, because there's not much really to do once it's dark. You don't really see many SVs around. It's very rare. I think I've only seen one other guy with an SV, and this was maybe 2 years ago. So it's quite rare in my area. I live near Toronto in Canada, so I don't know exactly what you guys have in your areas, but yeah, unfortunately these aren't that popular. The older ones, like the second gens, you see them everywhere, but third gens for some reason never really caught on around here. Oh, and it's a Gixxer. I love me a Gixxer. We'll see, maybe in the next year or two, if insurance allows me and isn't crazy, maybe we'll get a Gixxer. I've always wanted one. It's the bike I was looking at getting before I bought the SV here, but unfortunately I could not afford the insurance. The insurance is nuts on one of those. It's actually more than both of my cars. I guess because they know why people buy those. You don't buy a Gixxer to go around cruising like an old lady, right? So they put the insurance accordingly, and the older you get, the cheaper it is, because they know that the older you are, the a little bit more calm you'll be. So hopefully we can get ourselves something like that in the near future. That is what I'm aiming for. But Susie here is great. I love this bike. It rides great. It's got tons of power. For what I do, it's awesome. But like I said, I've always wanted a Gixxer, so I'm still kind of got my eye on one, but we shall see. Well, we didn't get to open her up yet, but we made it to the lake. If you look just over there at the end of the street past that excavator, I don't know how well you guys can see it on the camera there, but that's the lake. We will stop just in a minute, but first we got to go find a nice spot. That was a nice little third throttle. This thing actually accelerates really quick, so it's not bad. If you open it right up on the street over here, you'll be doing a bit over the speed limit way too quick. And there's always cops hiding in these little streets, so I don't really want to take my chances today, especially first day out of the season. A little bit later in the season we get a little bit more risky, but right now I don't want to get my tickets racked up before I even have any fun. A lot of nice cars out. This is a nice C8. Saw a ZL1 not too long ago too. There's a nice little Porsche. Some bronze rims on her. Not bad, not bad. And we are adding a new car to the garage soon. I have a brand new Jeep on order from the dealer. It should be arriving mid-July. I don't want to say exactly what it is yet, but it will be here soon. I'm sure a lot of you guys can already guess if you follow the channel. And it will match Susie over here. That's all I really got to say. That's my hint to you guys. Oh, fox. Did you guys see that? I don't know if the camera caught that, but yeah. This area is pretty nice because it's right next to a ravine. There's lots of really nice houses. It's a lot of old houses, but a lot of like really nice houses too. And it's nice just to ride through here. It's quiet, it's peaceful. And at the end of this street is the lake. And there, just past the trees, is the lake. So it's a nice little chill spot. Come here after work or on the weekend and hang out for a bit, enjoy the water, and then head back home, go for another ride. So now I'm gonna go chill for a minute and we'll continue riding. And I'm back. I just took a quick review of the footage and it looks good. It honestly looks a lot better quality wise than what we were getting before, and it also looks like the angle is set pretty good. I still want to hear what you guys have to think. Let me know if you guys like the new angle, like the new camera, or just any general feedback you guys have will help me greatly to improve the videos for you guys. And I have been trying my best to think of things that we can do on the SV this year, and different video ideas and just different things we can go out and explore. So if you guys have any suggestions to add into that, then let me know, because I have done a lot of mods to this thing and I don't know what else I would want to do right this second. I might want to do some new levers and some LED turn signals on the front and the back, but honestly it's set up pretty much how I want it. I have almost everything on there I want. Me personally, I like more of an OEM plus kind of look, so I like a little bit of mods, but I like to keep the OEM look. Basically try to make it like the best version of the SV that I would want Suzuki to make. So that's where my OEM plus kind of designation comes in. That's kind of what I'm looking to do, what I aim for. And I kind of aim to do that with my cars and my bikes. I like doing it so that it looks clean, it looks almost factory, but with a little bit of spice to make it look a little bit nicer, add a little bit of aftermarket parts, but I don't want to make it look too outrageous or too outlandish and just make it look completely out there. Like, I don't know, some people like crazy things and I like crazy things too, but I like my vehicles to look clean and to look almost like they came like that out of the factory, just a little bit better. It kind of makes you double take yourself and go, did this guy do anything to it? Or what's really done to it? Because it kind of gives you that impression where it's like, is it stock or did he do something to it? So like, that's the kind of look I go for, where it's clean but it's a little bit of spice. If that makes sense. Now, the one other thing that I want you guys to let me know about is the audio. I don't know how well the audio comes through. Like I said, this is a new camera setup. It's a new camera. Let me make sure that I'm plugged in so you guys can actually hear me. And he's saying to pass him. But let's see, are we actually plugged in over here? I hope so. Yes we are. Okay, so like I said, let me know how the audio is. Let me know if it's any better or if it's any worse than before, if you guys have been following the videos before. But definitely I'm interested to know, because I want to make this a better experience for all of us. And even though we're in the city, we still get a little bit of greenery and a little bit of nature, and that's the best part about riding for me, is going out and exploring new things. And that fox is still there. He's still chilling right there. I don't know what he's doing, but he looked a little bit worse for wear. Like buddy looked like he had some patches missing. I don't know. Hopefully he's good. Hopefully he's all right. But he looked like a young guy. I've seen a lot of foxes in this area, and that one didn't look very big. And there's sixth. just to touch it, just to see that it's there. But no, I know all the gears are working. Everything works fine. That gear indicator is still kind of tripping me out, that it's showing me the 2 and the 1 when I'm in first, and it kind of jumps back and forth between the 2 and the 1. I don't know what to really think about that, but to be honest, everything works properly, everything runs. I would go hop on the highway right now, but we're not very close to the highway and it's not really the way I'm going. So the next ride that we go on, we will be taking the highway. I think I will be going out into the boonies and exploring a little bit further out there, so we'll really open the bike up then. But today was just basically a shakedown run, make sure that everything is good, that we don't hear any noises, any kind of weird things happen. Because when vehicles sit, especially vehicles that aren't being turned on or ridden or driven, I should say, for cars, but yeah, for bikes, when vehicles sit, things can happen and things can wear out and start to leak and start to whatever, gaskets fail. So it's good to go out for a test run, shakedown run, make sure that your brakes are still good, make sure that your gears work, that your clutch is good, that everything is good, that no lines are loose or anything is as it shouldn't be. So yeah, I'd say that we are good to go. Everything is bueno. We are nice and ready for some good action, getting ready for some good rides. Hopefully we'll be exploring a lot more new locations, because I like taking the bike out to different places. So yeah, let's go and let's get it. This summer should be great. It should be a nice hot summer, and I think that it's gonna be a good one. And I'm not sure how much battery we're gonna have left. Right now we are in the orange, so hopefully we don't die, but I do need to get myself a couple new batteries. Like I said, this is a brand new camera. This is my first video with it, and I didn't have a chance to get any extra batteries yet. So it is a good thing that we split yesterday's video and today's video into 2 pieces, or I should say that we split today's video into 2 days, because I would have not had enough battery to go for a ride yesterday after doing the oil change. The battery actually doesn't last very long in these GoPros, and it's definitely recommended that you grab yourself an extra couple if you do go that route and grab a GoPro. I think that my last one, well, my first one would give me 2 hours, then the next one gave me an hour and a half, and now this one I'm thinking maybe an hour, hour 20. So yeah,
it is because they become more powerful and they become just better cameras, so they use a lot more energy, and it is to be expected. So yeah, that is basically the only drawback. If you guys are planning on picking up a GoPro, just make sure to plan on grabbing a couple batteries with it. But as you guys can see, I have my settings set at today at 1080p at 60 frames per second. I have hyper smooth on boost, and this is the picture that you get. So hopefully it comes out good. I know that in some of my other cameras, whenever you used to use hyper smooth, it would kind of give you a grainy image sometimes. I hope that's not the case anymore with this one, but only time will tell. So I guess we're gonna have to get it home and review the footage. That sounded pretty good. Not too bad at all. I don't know how well it comes through on the camera since the microphone is actually tucked into my helmet, but hopefully you guys got a little bit of that. Haven't seen many bikers out today. Probably the 5th guy I've seen, so not much. Honestly, I've seen more bikers out in the past few weeks in my car than I have today on my motorcycle, which is kind of strange. We usually have a lot of people riding around these areas. I guess it does kind of seem like it's gonna rain. We are calling for a thunderstorm tomorrow morning, so I guess since it's been cloudy all day, guys are kind of just being cautious. But honestly, I've been waiting so long, man. As you can tell, it's already mid-June and this is my first ride. I was itching to get out here, and hopefully I'll be getting out here a lot more, and I'll be making a lot more vlogs for you guys. My goal is to do one a week this entire summer on the motorcycle, in addition to my other videos, but hopefully we can get in even more than that. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know. I think I am going to plan a day trip to Niagara Falls soon, so I can take you guys on a tour through there and we can go do some exploring around Niagara. And yeah, I do live near Toronto, so if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. Another C8. Seeing a lot of C8s around. I think that's the 4th one I've seen today. Almost seen more C8s than motorcycles. Jeez. And I'm not actually turning. I'm gonna wait here in the median because I'm gonna give these guys a little bit of room, because this is the last section of good curves that I'm gonna hit today. So I definitely want to actually get them in and have some fun. So hopefully that was enough room, because I see some cars coming. Woohoo! Not bad. Not bad at all. And we caught up to everybody, but we got most of it in. There's only like 2 curves left, so that was pretty good. I'd say that was a successful run. So that was pretty much all the interesting bits that are gonna happen today. I don't think I'm gonna hit any more interesting pieces of road or sections of road, and my camera is about to die. So I'd like to thank you guys for coming out today, watching my video. Thank you guys for sticking around. If you guys made it this far in the video, then you guys are the real MVPs. Drop down a comment in there and let me know that you guys made it this far, and maybe we'll be doing a giveaway soon, something like that for everybody, because you guys are honestly the best. You guys are helping me out a lot by just watching my videos and commenting, and you guys have supported me for a long time. So I'm gonna see, maybe I can do some kind of a giveaway soon to give back to you guys. And yeah, so like I said, guys, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for joining me today. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next one. There is tons more videos coming your way, so don't be shy. Jump down there, hit that subscribe button. It's totally free. And hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next one. So until then, guys, ride safe out there. Oh, and don't stall. See ya.